Hello, this is Jim Wright, and this is your Minute to Slim It. I want to be honest with you. When you start the Achieve Weight Loss lifestyle, it's a little bit of a lifestyle change. Like I tell people, what you have to do is not radical, but it is one click over from how you've been eating. And it is a little bit of a lifestyle change. It has to be, because if you don't change your lifestyle, you're going to keep getting what you used to get. And part of that change is some people feel like, I haven't really eaten a meal till I'm just like stuffed. And so they get up from an Achieve type meal and they're like, I don't feel stuffed. And then some people say, well, I'm just hungry. Well, if your stomach's not growling, you're not hungry. Okay? But some people, they just feel like unless they're and feeling somewhat miserable after they've not really eaten. And sometimes you have to say no when other people are saying yes. And I'm not saying that's easy, because it's not always easy. That's why you have to have that why. But here's what I want to share with you today. And that is this. Kenji Miyazawa said this: we must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. Now let me put that into perspective for this. I remember that I would tell myself on my weight loss journey, I will not eat lunch till noon. And sometimes at 11:30 my stomach started growling. I never said you would never get hungry on Achieve. Food is fuel. So my body had burned through its fuel, but I still had 30 minutes to go before I really wanted to eat. So you know what? Sometimes my stomach's going, rah, 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 but I told myself I will not eat till noon. Sometimes you have to endure a little pain of saying no when others are saying yes. Sometimes you have to endure the pain of not eating your favorite dessert. Why? Because you're having a healthy day. On a junk day, you can eat it then, but you're having a healthy day, so you're not going to eat it. That sometimes is painful. So instead of saying, oh, I just can't do this, it is so painful, I just can't, why don't you just say this? You know what? Yep, it's a little painful. I really wanted to eat that like everybody else, but I am on a journey back to health. And so I'm going to use my pain as fuel for my journey. I'm going to let that fuel me on, because the next day I'm going to get up and say, yes, I did it again. I whooped the diet demon. I said no when others were saying yes. I am too old to take orders from a cookie. I am not going to let that Moose Tracks ice cream boss me around anymore. And I'm going to use that little bit of pain as fuel for my journey. And let me tell you something. If you do that, your self-confidence is going to go up, your self-esteem is going to go up, and you are going to be empowered like you've never been before. If you will use that little bit of pain that we all endure sometimes as fuel for your journey, you will be successful. And that is today's Minute to Slim It.